Wednesday, the 14th of June 2023. Living in Rio. Weather, culture, and personal growth. Copacabana, Rio de Janeiro, 25 degrees, hottish, sunny, and slightly overcast. Rio is experiencing a relatively warm autumn, with temperatures averaging 22 and 26 degrees Celsius. It feels warm in the sun, but cool in the shade. I recently watched a video on YouTube from someone in England who was saying that they were experiencing scorching weather, with temperatures reaching 29 degrees Celsius. While 29 degrees Celsius may be considered warm or hot, it's nothing compared to the temperatures in Rio, especially during the summer. The person in the video said that 29 degrees was more than enough because he did not like to feel so hot, sweaty, and sticky. During the summer in Rio de Janeiro, temperatures can reach 45 degrees Celsius. As a result, you may sweat profusely, requiring multiple showers throughout the day. You may even find that immediately after drying off, you sweat again and become wet. And Cariocas, like the English, like to complain about the weather. It is too hot in the summer, and in the winter, it is too cold. When I was much younger, the Carioca summers of 40+ degrees would not disturb or incommode me so much. Now that I am much older, it annoys me a little. If you do not have an air conditioner in your home, or you have to go out in the street constantly, it is as if you are living in an oven that is turned on to the maximum temperature. There is no relief. No matter where or what you do, you feel constant heat. As I have already said, Cariocas like to complain about the weather, especially in the summer. Another theory or observation is that Rio is extremely hot from the middle of December to the end of April, maximum. Then, for the next 6 months, there will be a mean temperature of between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius until it gets hot again in December. I have come to the conclusion that Cariocas during those 6 to 8 months get used to the lower, more comfortable temperatures and forget the extremely high, scorching summer temperatures. So when December comes around again, the temperature increases. Everybody complains because they forgot how it was last year. Weather is part of any culture, like food, money, topography, colonization, etc. It is part of the culture of that country or region, which molds and influences people's lifestyles and ways of life. Cariocas in Rio are accustomed to warm temperatures and the beach, making it the norm to wear flip-flops and fewer clothes. Flip-flops are very strong in the Carioca culture, where people wear them everywhere, on the street, at bars and restaurants, in the shopping center, and, in some cases, even for work. I learned from my eldest daughter, Jessica, to wear classic white flip-flops. They are the simplest model, with no pattern, emblem, etc., just classic white flip-flops, which I love to wear with jeans. I personally think they are very stylish, and I have adopted this style as my own for a very long time living in Rio. People tend to wear fewer clothes due to the weather, so the general street style is usually more relaxed for men. A t-shirt, Bermudas, shorts, surfwear, trainers or flip-flops. Women in Brazil typically wear shorts, leggings, jeans, blouses, dresses or skirts. However, some women may wear clothing that reveals more skin, which can be seen as vulgar in extreme circumstances. The informal culture in Brazil can also be seen as a little vulgar compared with other cultures, depending on social level. Of course, there are exceptions to this, and I am speaking generally. When I lived in São Paulo, I noticed that young Paulista women dressed in a modern and classic way, similar to young Italian women. Their sense of style was elegant and tasteful, which I attributed to the strong Italian European culture and colonization still present in southern Brazil. How we dress and how we want to show ourselves tells us a lot about how we want to see ourselves and how we want to be seen. It is the middle of the week, and now I have to make big changes for the future. I will have to apply for a second copy of my Brazilian ID, finish off the logo for place beads, continue to build the sites, and start my YouTube channel. I cannot delay or be afraid anymore. There is nowhere to run. I will make small changes that eventually result in a significant change over time. 2 years ago, I wasn't exercising, but now I am. I have completed more than 13 online IT digital courses. I have managed to pay off several debts and have not accumulated any new ones. I have also laid the groundwork for new income streams besides teaching classes that I had never considered. This is my time to take action and not stop. I am gradually progressing towards my goals despite the difficulties and obstacles. It is happening, but I must not stop or relax and must keep going until I reach the end. We must value ourselves and our achievements despite life's challenges and our own insecurity. No matter how small, we must acknowledge our accomplishments. In bed by 9:30 p.m. Thank you very much. Thanks for reading my blog. Check out my other posts and share your thoughts in the comments. Richard. Photos by Richard George Photography.